So there's a YouTube channel out there called the Culture Outlet, right? And they have, I would call it shows on that YouTube channel. So they have like a show called the Group Chat, and I think they have like I think it's still the Group Chat.
Oh, so they have other things?
Where they I think they started a year ago, because I went on the channel and to see. I went as far back. They started like a year ago, and for the last 3 months they've been really active on social media. You know what I mean? And for we who just start our podcast, though, right? It's no easy feat, you know, to be consistent, and they've been consistent for the past 3 months. So we have to even applaud them for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And thing.
Guys, same left him work.
Yeah. It was a new thing to go out with. So they've been consistent. They've been releasing some content. I watched the Triple X episode probably like a month or so ago. Okay. You know what I mean? I caught into the Triple X episode. I didn't watch all of it, but the same guy, I'm going to call him name, right? His name, I find out his name, because I'm like, nobody now call you the name. What his name? I think his name Mark Campbell. So I read in the description, I think his name is Mark Campbell. Okay. So, Marky Mark, bro. Mark, you're in trouble, you're in trouble. But watch the episode, from the Triple X episode, I see him, and I said, boy, bro, you can do a little better. Right? Because, you know, there are things I say, bro, you can do a little better. And I watched the Triple X episode, and it was kind of cringy to me. Right? Yeah, come and watch it. But I've been watching the Culture Outlet for the time that they've been active. I've been, tapping into, because, you know what I mean, we're planning our podcast. So I say, which other podcasts out there, you know what I mean?
Got you.
Because not a lot of Jamaican podcasts, right? And if there are, I just didn't know how to find them. But I'm kind of appreciative, say, a whole heap of us where take up the space. You understand me? I say, because so that's what they do. You know, they create shows and they interview people, right? For the past year or so, we've seen the art space, you know, being taken up with just new forms of art. You know what I mean? Like even in Jamaica, we see podcast being a popular thing. Streaming,
TikTok,
Man, I don't know if more consider TikTok thing as streaming just yet, but we're seeing that being a thing now, right? And there's a lot of people taking up the podcast space, and hey, it's not an easy thing. I think a lot of people feel like, say, oh, boom, you'll stand on the camera and come on the mic and talk.
Yeah,
bro, this not easy for though. You know, we know. We know. We've been through our fair share. You know, so you have to understand. So when you come on the mic, you perform. You are performing. You understand me? I say there's a lot of people where this is natural for them, right? Just like you have a lot of singers, performance is naturally for them, right? And you have some people who have to learn it. So Mark is not a natural performer based on the things that I've seen of him. But do I think that he can learn? Of course. You understand me? I say, I'm not go shade Mark or whatever the case is, but once you put your life out for public consumption, people can say anything, bro. You feel me? I say, but also you have to be careful how you put yourself out there, because at the end of the day, you represent yourself, bro. Mark never represent himself good.
Yeah, it never. Again, from the comments, and I can go. It was the episode of Jaii Frais.
Yeah, the episode of Jaii Frais.
When I can go and looking at the comments, if I don't know how to watch the video, but I mean, it says it all. A lot of how I was feeling was being represented in other comments. Yeah. And that kind of say a whole heap, you know what I mean? For me, again, you can play devil's advocate. Yeah. Like you can do that when you're approached because there are two sides to a debate. As I say, it can be positive and it can be negative. But when you receive a piece of information where you know makes sense and you really don't have a reason to go against it, mother said just don't go against it. And I feel like a lot of that was happening in it, where, for example, Jaii Frais would have said something and then it makes sense. Like, it makes sense and it's valid. And then you'd get a, all right, cool, but I don't really see it like that. And then you'd give your perspective, and your perspective not really so 100. Yeah. You know what I say? You shouldn't even mention it. And then it kind of make you look away. And now make you look like a hater. There was a point in it where the dog did have to apologize. Like he was trying to pull back something with him said, and like him did that, like every minute him did that go back to it and Jay say, yo, you're good, just make a move on. You know what I mean? He must say, no, bro, like I have to say this. You know what I mean? I say, Ray, I'm not.
Mark did wild. Mark said a lot of wild stuff. Do you think he should have talked the episode?
Him should have what? Cut it?
Talk it, like not release it.
No.
You have to tell him why. Why?
Him should have keep it.
Oh, him should have keep it?
Yeah.
Bro, out of the same thing. Bro.
Yeah, him should have keep it. Yeah, keep it. Like, putting it out is good because at the very least is a learning experience. You know
you don't have to learn that from the public.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. But the thing is a podcast. So if you never put it out, you would be what everybody say is wrong with the media. You know what I put out what them feel like, and you know what I mean, I do what them want to do in terms of how them share information. Because no, we wouldn't be privy to that conversation. Jay would have privy to it, and Jay would have known. And let's say Jay did say something about it, you wouldn't have nothing to go offer. Let's say him did say something about it on film cast, you wouldn't have nothing to go offer. You know what I say? It's your platform, so you can do whatever.
But that point they brought up is very interesting in terms of, you know, what we're saying is wrong with the media in terms of them choosing what and what not to put out, right? The thing is, I don't necessarily view podcasts like that, and I don't think he's at a place where, you know, this is gonna sound wild, where he has any sense of public responsibility, right, or even public responsibility in any way, shape, or form. He is not an influencer. And mind you, there are things that he could say that has influence on like anybody, to be honest. You know what I mean? Whether it's on a podcast or not, where you have to kind of be mindful of the things you say. But I don't think that when I look upon him like the Gleaner, the Observer, or even TVJ, when I look upon him like that, you know, so him not really. I think he should have talked the episode. Let me just even jump to that. Right? And for your release that, my lad, you have to be mindful of the attention that you want to draw onto yourself, because that is not easy to come back from. Yeah,
but all right, so look, it's not even just that, but may I look on it holistically now.
Hold on.
There were...
I'm done. We're not forget it.
Cool.
Right. So that's not easy to come back from. So I do think that he should have talked the episode. And you know what stand out to me? In the entire episode, you have a man who come up in your house and I tell him to edit your thing. The man tell him, say, oh, don't edit this and put it out the same way. My apologies, but that's synonymous to a man who come in your house and have sex with your wife. As some of you it.
Yeah.
No, you can't come tell me to run my show, bro.
Yeah.
That's what that felt like.
Yeah.
You understand? Jaii Frais legit tell the man to run him show, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna put it. When I saw it, I'm like, bro, why never edit that? Just take that out. It don't make you look good.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time there's a lot of people that seen you. In fact, the first time I saw you, I had the very same thoughts to the second time I saw you, which is no.
Which is somebody could have cut.
No, not the cutting, like just how we handle it.
Okay.
You know, I see a lot of people say, need media training and everybody for get a mic, and I'm like, bro, everybody have a mic these days. You know, you take a bit phone and start recording all them stuff there. Do I think everybody need media training? No. Right? Do I think that you should be mindful of what you say? Yes. Do I think that if you record an episode and you go look upon it back and be like, nah, you should put it out? Nah, bro.
Yeah, suppose he'll be fine with it though. Suppose he was personally fine.
There's a lot of supposes, right?
Yeah, I get it.
So I don't think he was fine with it. Because he apologized at the end of the episode. I don't think he was. I don't think any man is fine with themselves looking like a fool.
Yeah.
In the media.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, I hear a podcast.
Bro,
you could gems. Is it? You see, not put it like him holding it. Let's say he didn't want to put it out. All right. So earlier, I did I go mention the fact that suppose it was a situation where, because it did kind of look like it did sort of sponsored and there was some brand alignment.
That's a different one.
So you might did have to put it out.
Ooh.
You know what I say? Because you did already say, hey, you know what I mean, you have these entitlements where you have to fulfill, and you're a new thing there. Yeah, put out your brand in a particular way.
Mess up that deal.
You know what I say? You even give the dog a basket at the end of it. So you know, say some brand.
That's true. That's true.
Day night. So regardless of whether in the nothing didn't want to put it out, he probably did have to put out something. Maybe him, well, not maybe, him could have edited if he didn't want to edit it. You see what I say? But I think a part of why he put it out, him take Jay advice and put it out in its raw format like that, is because of how badly the interview was going. You know what I say? It's doing that is a easier save than like chopping out piece and I already still feel like say off cream. I'm never gonna bleep out the bad word, but
you know, say,
I'm gonna say with my chest a while ago.
So you just look like Javon, where I cuss on the people in podcasts. I say, come on, do that. You know what I mean? Never gonna be but we're gonna edit that out. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't hear it already. You don't hear it. So it
gonna sound like real, you know. So it's gonna sound.
Yeah. But